YouTube, man, what the hell going on, good people? It's your boy Rex here, and today we're gonna react to that boy Sonny, rappers who bought the stupidest jewelry ever. Back in the day, they used to buy stupid shit. They used to buy very stupid shit back in the day. So, I wouldn't call it stupid. I just call it, everything you want as a kid, you got the money to buy, it, you can buy it. So, I will no stupid purchase. No, I don't believe no purchase is stupid. There is some, but you know what I'm saying? That's what they wanted at the time. I'm quite sure half of them don't even got it. Like I remember Boosie was like when Boosie came out, Boosie used to wear all that shit. Like Boosie used to wear all his chain. Like they was crazy, but that was the thing then back then. So hopefully he bought it. Hopefully he sold it. Before he sold most of his stuff before he went to jail or whatever. I'm just using him as an example because his shit was fire. Like everybody loved the big ass jewelry and shit. So, but anyway, we're gonna hop to the video and see what the hell going on.
License plate, a $500,000 box of crayons, and a literal diamond plated.
Okay, I take that back. I take that back. God, the fuck.
Toilet. These are the stupidest pieces of jewelry ever bought by
crayons.
rappers, with 21 Savage creating a necklace to honor his own head. The 100-carat piece took 2 months to complete at a cost of $125,000 and was so over the top he retired from buying jewelry afterwards. Every time I meet someone who's very, very rich, like wealthy, I've never seen them with jewelry on, although Lil Pump apparently ignored the message, as he'd have his own face made out of diamonds less than a year later. At a cost of $360,000, Lil Pump's chain received comments such as, "Imagine the pain knowing the colossal waste of money this was, only made worse given others thought it didn't even look like him. I look more like Lil Pump than that chain, and looks like Gollum, although after showing the chain..."
It's crazy. Spending $360,000 on a chain is insane. Like nobody's gonna want to buy that. Well, you know what? These days, niggas they will buy that shit. So I don't think, like I said, it can't be too crazy because somebody will buy that chain from Lil Pump if he still got it. But $360,000 is crazy. I would do so much more money with that. This nigga got a spaceship on his fucking head. This nigga's wild.
Off in a GQ episode, Lil Pump flexed another piece of jewelry which was somehow even stupider. The chain reading Drug Addict was bought for $380,000, which when combined with his Esketit and Gucci Gang chains, meant Lil Pump spent over $1 million on jewelry items that are no longer relevant. However, this is nothing compared to how much Rick Ross spent to put his face on a necklace, given he'd purchased this atrocity for $1.5 million, or about 5 regional houses. For whatever reason, the chain also featured its own Rolls-Royce logo, although in case this wasn't dumb enough, Rick Ross then ordered a second chain of himself wearing the first chain, so Rick Ross could wear Rick Ross, who was wearing Rick Ross.
He could have just put that on the shirt. He could have put that on the shirt. That is fire. You can't lie. That is fire. You got Rick Ross wearing the chain of Rick Ross, wearing the chain of Rick Ross. That is fire. Well, he could have just, honestly, he could have just put that on the shirt. Like, got a, $50 shirt or something. Had somebody print the shit, it'd have been fire. But a big ass chain is crazy.
The necklace might have been inspired by the game's equally funny Jesus piece wearing a Jesus piece, although in terms of Jesus pieces, they get much worse. For example, Lil Boosie's Christ the Redeemer pendant was bigger than an infant, weighing in at 10 pounds or 4.5 kilograms, which when combined with his equally crazy Holy Bible chain, not only made him look ridiculous, but likely also gave him back pain. It's therefore no surprise that after Boosie flexed the chains on Instagram, his audience stated, "Bible says don't worship false idols. This guy gets a Holy Bible gold chain. SMH this."
I think I was having this conversation. He shouldn't even have to write that. Like, why are you writing that? Why are you writing that? Let that man do what he want to do with his money. It's crazy, but let him do it. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't.
Generation, man, and this is whack on so many levels. Please hire a financial advisor today. Boosie claimed to have bought the chains because God had given him everything, although in terms of God honoring jewelry, Boosie's was only the start. Because at the 2010 BET Awards, Kanye West unexpectedly walked out with the biggest chain ever worn by a musician, honoring the Egyptian god Horus, which hung lower than his waist. The chain accompanied an equally crazy 24-carat 5-finger pyramid ring, with the 2 items costing a total of $300,000.
Wow.
Complex wrote about the piece in 2016, stating, "This shit is dumb and this chain is stupid, like 2 + 2 = 7. Yet Lil Baby apparently thought this equation was normal, as he dropped thousands of dollars on a Rolex and iced out chain for his son's 3rd birthday. This was followed by a further $100,000.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing compared to what the fuck we just seen. This man got a big ass chain of Egyptian people. Yo, are we the only people that do that? Is black people the only people that do that shit? Like, I think I watched a video on like country people, and like they don't do that shit. Why do black people have to get the biggest fucking chain and shit? Like, I don't get that. I kind of get it because that's what the fuck we hip hop grew up on, and hip hop was, but bro, they was not spending. You know what? I take that back. They was definitely spending bread like that, but you don't want to spend $1 million for a big ass chain that you ain't gonna wear no more than probably a year or two. Cause after that, you gonna want something else. Then you gonna want something else. Then the resale value gonna go down on that shit. Him buying his kids some jewelry, that's okay.
$1,000 worth of jewelry for his 7th birthday, which understandably attracted criticism. Instead of buying his son assets at a young age, he buys him liabilities. Great parenting. What does a 7-year-old need jewelry for? Let the kid grow up and play with toys. Rappers raising their kids to go broke. Too much resources at too early of an age spoils the milk, given Lil Baby's son's next chain might have been a $500,000 box of crayons. Sean Kingston bought the piece at the age of 17 and had to have his sister mail it across the country when the necklace needed repairs. However, Sean Kingston's $500,000 chain was stolen from the mail. The authorities were alerted about the missing bling when the ship package arrived at the jeweler shop empty. Kingston's sister reportedly only insured the extravagant parcel for just $500, yet this might have been a good thing. The ugliest necklace ever. Whoever took it did the guy a favor, but this isn't the only ugly necklace that wound up getting stolen. After dropping $1 million on a chain
Mike Jones?
Ice Age, Mike Jones went to bed and woke up to the piece missing.
I was sleeping in my house one day and I woke up and my homie stole it from me, you feel me?
Really?
Yeah.
And while you could argue that the chain wasn't ugly, his negligence made the story pretty damn stupid. $1 million worth of jewelry around his neck, and he fell asleep without first locking it into a safe. Genius, although there's nothing less genius than Ply's entire jewelry collection. After dropping his 4th studio album called Goon, Ply celebrated its release by ordering a diamond-encrusted Goon snapback, an iced-out Goon license plate, and so many Goon ski masks it's hard to...
Hey, this is equivalent to Pooh Shiesty. But Pooh Shiesty shit went way more viral than Ply. I did not think of this. Plies really did have this shit on way before Pooh Shiesty. I didn't think of that. He did. Ply, but I don't think people was wearing fucking face. Were they wearing it? I don't remember people wearing face masks and shit though. So, but Plies definitely did. But Plies, I'm not gonna say that because Plies did go to college. But once you start getting money and shit, all that college shit got the window, as you can see, because that shit was crazy. I forgot Ply did have a ski mask and shit on too.
Even count them. However, his stupidest piece of jewelry might have been his iced out clothing iron, or his ridiculously large gold Cuban chain, which weighed in at 15.5 pounds or 7 whole kilos.
But why?
My IQ just dropped 20 points by watching this video alone.
But why?
At least Ply's jewelry made for a funny story, as the background behind Lil Jon's awful Crunk Ain't Dead chain was nothing short of depressing. Lil Jon was so confident that the crunk genre of music wouldn't die, he blew $500,000 on the necklace back in 2007,
insane.
in the process setting a Guinness World Record for the largest diamond pendant in the world.
That is crazy.
However, just a year after making the expensive claim that crunk wasn't dead, the genre died completely, leaving Lil Jon with a totally irrelevant chain. It's therefore no surprise people have said Lil Jon's $500K Crunk Ain't Dead chain really hasn't aged well, although there's an equally terrible necklace that caused even more damage. T-Pain's big ass chain. After first buying it, he'd write on Twitter, "I told everybody I'm not playing no more. Anybody want to try outdo me, then we're going at it like next door neighbors." Believe that. 10 pounds, 197 carats. Very, very real. I don't know what fake feels like. Unlike almost...
That'd have been some shit I would have faked. I would have faked that shit. I would have faked the fuck out of that. That shit is insane. Okay, this is stupid. You know, I take back everything I said at the beginning of the video. This shit is stupid. These niggas are spending $400-500 millions on this shit. This shit is crazy. Damn, what they find? These niggas don't get no financial advisor whatsoever.
Just every other piece so far. T-Pain has since talked extensively about the chain, including the reason he initially bought it.
It was a dare. Some dude on the side of the stage before I went on stage said, I bet you won't get a chain. That says big ass chain.
How much it originally cost him.
How much?
Oh,
Not
400,
how.
400.
400,000?
Yeah.
And how much it's worth now. It's therefore no surprise T-Pain called the piece his biggest financial regret.
The dumbest shit.
Like, I've done some dumb things.
Yeah,
But this one up here.
With the item being so ludicrous, most of the public thought it was fake.
I always thought it was fake.
I thought it was
Until
fake
you
too.
said
I
that.
ain't
on
gonna
Oh,
lie.
yeah, that- yeah.
I was like, nobody, you know why I always thought it was fake? 'Cause I was like, nobody would really buy that.
It should have been.
I was
I
thinking
It
wanted
should
to
have
tell you.
been.
It should have been fake.
In addition to the big-ass chain, T-Pain spent a further $400,000 on a range of liquor bottle jewelry, which he then somehow misplaced completely.
So what happened to those bottles? You still have those? You melted those down too?
I don't know where they are.
You don't know when none of those?
Oh my god.
I lost them.
You lost them?
Yeah.
So $400,000 just gone in the wind.
Yeah.
Which was something that couldn't happen to Lil Wayne's teeth, but this is also what made them so damn stupid. You see, while most rappers go for a removable diamond grill, Lil Wayne spent $150,000 to have diamonds glued onto his
They were
actual
permanent.
teeth,
These don't come out like the
But
other
are they all
girls.
diamonds?
They were permanent.
Oh, yeah.
meaning he needed to brush them after every single meal and could only take them out with a highly invasive surgery. Lil Wayne went to jail roughly 1 year after getting the diamonds, yet was able to delay his sentence by complaining his teeth hurt, with 6ix9ine also showing that jail and bad jewelry often go hand in hand. On the cheaper end, 6ix9ine spent
6ix9ine had some fire jewelry,
$750,000 on a diamond-covered Bruce the Shark from Finding Nemo,
That shit was fire.
yet there were $2 more $1 million chains which were even dumber purchases.
That shit was
Firstly,
fire.
there was his spinning rainbow 6ix9ine pendant,
shit's
which he
stupid.
proudly covered in water to prove that it was waterproof, although he should have taken the chance to show off his second $1 million chain, which acted as a water pistol and simply said water. However, if we're on the topic of stupid functional jewelry, then Soulja Boy's Lamborghini necklace has to come next.
It's a race car?
Soulja Boy explained that he'd bought an actual Lamborghini and needed some jewelry to match, so he'd spend $250,000 on a Lamborghini chain, which had moving wheels and its own remote control, meaning he could drive the chain in various parts of his house. Soulja Boy eventually gave the chain to a friend as a birthday present, although
So he just couldn't get one of them goddamn remote control cars. Like, okay, I see. Boy, these niggas get. Boy, I hope I'm praying if I ever get some money, do not let me do no stupid shit like this. Y'all let me know. Hey, you fucking stupid. This shit is crazy. You just got a remote control car for $200,000. You could have just went to Walmart or something, got one. What the fuck?
he still had other pieces of highly speculative jewelry. For example, he dedicated a different piece to the
Transformer.
Transformers movie and spent 500 grand on a mediocre chain reading "The world is yours." Although while Soulja Boy might have
got a
owned the
tattoo.
Earth, the entire solar system belonged to Takeoff.
Yeah.
The monstrous piece featured
That
4
shit is
planets,
fire.
2 stars, the sun,
That
and
shit
its
is
own
fire.
NASA rocket ship. The piece was valued by a jewelry expert who appeared on GQ.
That setup right there
That shit is
to
fire.
get done with all those carrots, all that ice, at least $500,000.
Although the other 2 Migos members might have taken things even further. For example, Quavo spent $250,000 to put himself in the Ratatouille
Ratatouille.
movie, which accompanied 2 equally wild Yoda and Crash Bandicoot
I used
chains,
to
neither
love
of which were
Crash
as crazy as
Bandicoot.
Offset's most viral piece, a diamond-encrusted trap house.
This is $250 a quarter. It's heavy too. It's more than a kilo.
The chain was hailed as being, quote, ridiculously detailed, complete with graffiti and oven and 2 figurines of Offset, both of them armed, although the trap house wasn't nearly as gangster as Shorty Lowe's crack vial on a necklace, or Method Man's ice pick chain, which he couldn't get past TSA security because they thought it could be used as a weapon. Ghostface's Versace medallion was somehow even more obnoxious, especially when combined with his solid gold eagle
That shit was
bracelet,
fire.
although for Young Jock's Hustlenomics chain, there are simply no words to explain how bad it is. Rather, we might have to look at the jewelry owned by Lil Duval, whose entire collection is designed to mock these other rappers. For example, he showed up to a birthday bash wearing a plastic fake-ass chain before trolling every other rapper with a diamond-encrusted toilet. He'd then post an image of rapper chains to his Instagram with a caption reading, "My toilet chain almost 10 years old, and I'm still shitting on all of you." Although if there's one man who could out-troll the
Flavor
troll,
Flav.
It's gotta be Flavor
Flavor
Flav, whose
Flav.
oversized diamond-covered clocks are so damn stupid, it makes him an extremely memorable artist. Giving off a similar vibe is Slick Rick's atrocious satellite dish-looking Rolex, which was shown on GQ with the rest of his chains, all of which were bought because of their crazy size. I love how he keeps trying to put meaning behind the reasons he bought his jewelry, but it really was just because it was the biggest thing in the store. But if Riff Raff Shark Teeth Grill has taught us anything, it's that rappers buy these terrible pieces of jewelry so they can stand out from the crowd. And whether that be DJ Mustard's mustard bottle, Waka Flocka's foghorn leghorn rooster, or Just Blaze's PS3 controller, it's safe to say that these rappers have achieved exactly that.
You know, I take back, I finna say what the fuck. I take back everything I said at the beginning of the video. Yeah, that shit is stupid. That shit is stupid. Okay, some shit is stupid. They should have sold that shit before that shit is crazy. Some of them chains, it was fucking, some of them chains ridiculous. Like, yeah, I see niggas get money and go crazy. They're like, y'all even know any other genre do this? Like, any other genre buy, like, a bunch of chains and a bunch of, like, what do they buy? Like, just let me know, like, any other genre that do, like, rappers do jewelry, gotta have the most expensive shit. Like, what do like, I don't know, R&B singers or goddamn country people, like, what do they have that's like, oh, that's a country singer or some shit? I don't know. That shit's crazy. That big ass chain, I definitely thought that shit was fake. I'm like, 400,000, you can get 200 for it? I would have sold the shit out of it. What the fuck he gonna put that chain? That whole gotta have his own safe. But anyway, yeah, that shit's stupid as fuck. That shit's crazy. Anyway, like the video, like, subscribe, peace.